side, you big old you.
Yeah, man, but it's like, what always puzzles me is like, you move into the white neighborhood, right? Only black family.
Right.
Come out, the HOA on you. The whole,
I don't understand why they these move into neighborhood and then subject themselves to racial persecution. Your baby can't even go to the swimming pool that's in the subdivision for everybody without somebody asking, do y'all live over here? Do you have a pool pass? What house do y'all live in? What unit do you live in? White kids sell lemonade on the corner, ain't no problem. Your black baby sell lemonade, now they need a city permit. You like those?
Hey, you in for the Bachelorette Vegas?
Baby sell lemonade, now they need a city permit. You did that because you thought them low dollars and cents that you made gave you enough absolution to absolve you of your responsibilities from the black community. You thought it weren't that you had so bad because you're too busy running. I ain't never heard of nobody get you. Nobody didn't know they had. But when you walk around with it, how come we ain't supposed to try it? You ain't gave nothing back to the hood to make sure you won't try it. But you want to check in when you go to other places. Why won't you check in at the people that raised you? Check in at your grandmama's house, boy. You don't ever check in at the high school you went to. You made it all the way to the NBA, but you don't ever check in at the recreation center with Mr. Bush. Before you went and got D1. Yeah, don't go to the hoop. Yeah, that Mr. Blue in the 9th grade is grown too. And he the OG over there now. And you're afraid that if you see him, he gonna look past all that hype and the bosses and the security team and yes, you and you surrounded and insulated your ass self with. They come to the show and them sections and bottles that you buy. People look at all that shit. Just pass up the stuff with it. And that's why you go to the because you're scared of the community that week something.
Yeah, that felt real crazy. Like you put a nigga name. And Terrence.
I get tired of it. Bro, they go other places, and now you want to be proud of the Dallas.
Now, I was going to say, because another thing that bothers me is like black fatigue. And then what bothered me, not even the term, because of course white people are tired of us, gives a fuck. But when black people act like I seen the thing about this.
I have often dreaded how my new era might fare. Should I ever allow the Hourglass's cosmic power to drive me mad? The Liu Kang who now challenges us is the living embodiment of my grimmest nightmares. Obsessed with crafting a perfect reality, he has rewound and restarted his timeline countless times. His efforts have made him as crazed as Chronica. Upon discovering the existence of other timelines, this Liu Kang resolves to perfect them too. Those he cannot, he will destroy. Save the timeline and save yourself by repelling his army of constructs.
Hit that like and subscribe button, y'all. Grow my channel for me, man. I'm trying to get up out there, man.
This is what one day go and see their daddy. Yeah, daddy say, you ain't having no real conversation with him about something that's in his whole life and why he shouldn't have and the benefits of not doing that. Right.
What they don't see is the antithesis to that. Right. They don't see the fact that daddy can't get out of the house. They don't see the fact that daddy didn't tell you what to do.
You get some that the parking lot. They can't tell you that. They'll just tell you what you do. That's the key to success.
We was out there, you have to explain how parents have to explain their police officers. They have to explain themselves. You can't do it on my well, because they made it okay. So now you gotta talk.
You don't got to play
I'm 6'6", young. I see y'all do your things.
Just by thinking about it. Basel 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, expand in any direction. From one platform to platforms ready for many international projects, enterprise grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new where you can go explore where imagination takes up. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
If he already beat it. Right now.
Ain't nobody discipline your baby.
My fault. I had to go top it up with my little cousin. Spit some game in his little 5-year-old ears.
I'm always the only authority figure that I respect. And then
We at Rampart. I haven't played Mortal Kombat in probably since it came out. No BS. Probably haven't played Mortal Kombat since it came out. But hey,
neighbor used to whoop you, your mama, your daddy.
When the 2K come out, new Call of Duty come out, you know, I get stuck in the sauce. I haven't played Call of Duty in a minute since 2K dropped though.
I'm just
Okay.
big nasty patty wagon. You know how you get your pretty munchies together? I went in there, got me one of them family size gummy worms. You know what I'm talking about? Got me one of them big ass tall ass simply apple juices. You know what I'm talking about? Went and got me some big ass tall ass great value chips.
Who they got me on?
Chips in my house. So I got the sour cream and them.
Keto and Movado.
Sandwich, cheese,
Okay.
baby bread. I'm finna go home.
Okay. You can see why. I haven't bought. This is how you know I ain't been on, cause I got everybody but these motherfuckers. Man, I really want to see what Conan about with that sword. 1,000, babe. But I got these guys. I really need Nude. Really need him. Really need him. I don't know why he didn't come with Smoke, but whatever. They do what they want to do. I don't even know none of the buttons. I'm probably gonna get beat down.
Spin around to me, and the biggest, strongest, I'm somebody that has
Bitch. Decapitation. First round, man. Stop playing with me, man.
Takeda wins.
I'm talking about this about to put in his combine time. This nigga shot that through this bitch. And I know she ain't got the wind or the stamina to chase Tay ass all through this, but I also know how other people look at small black children when they being loud and they pulling the white kids that fall all out, knock shit down, and it ain't a problem. But the little black baby do it, now the police officer want to tackle your baby. Now he want to knock Tay down. Because even though Tay 6'7", upside. Running through this stuff like that playing. And so why you having this much fun on the grocery part of the goddamn
What? How the fuck did I lose? I did the move. What type of shit is that?
Yeah. That's probably the way because
2, 1.
Oh damn, fucked it up. I didn't press them together, I pressed them separate. Stupid ass motherfucker. What the fuck is this, bro? What they got going on, y'all?
3, 2, 1.
Nah, I still pressed the one. Stupid ass boy. That's how you know I haven't played this game in a long time. I'm just pressing random buttons real fast, trying not to get hit first. Man, I hit that one. I pressed the buttons right that time. They tripping. I'm just gonna do the easy one now. They ass got shit fucked up.
3, 2, 1.
That's it. I got $100 the same day. No credit checks, no interest.
Press the wrong fucking buttons.
Download Credit Genie.
Press R2.
If you didn't know, Clio is a cash events app where you can get up to $250. I know you're thinking, what about my friends? Well, there's no reason to better. So you ready to stop ghosting those bills? Do yourself a favor, download the Clio app, and immediately start sweating less.
The food good for you. They gonna feed it to you 3 times a day.
Got that. All right, we got to circle back. I got to ask you about Wild Out. Wild Out did produce rock stars.
Yeah.
Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, you know, the list goes on.
Right.
Man, right, yeah. He straight go Wild Out. Straight. Man, he does.
Oh. Oh.
And therefore, that is it's a comedy vehicle to go to the next level, hopefully.
Well, Wild Out, like anything else, has evolved. Anything that's been on TV for 20 seasons got to evolve. So, when Wild Out first started, nobody believed in it. That's why he had to sell it to MTV. If he would have believed in it, he would have been on BET. Same reason why Chappelle Show was on Comedy Central. If he would have believed in it, he would have been on BET. We never take shit to places where it's most well received. When Nick Cannon first created Wild and Out, him and Now Evans got together and made the show. To my understanding, he was a young comic on the LA scene. And all of the people that was on that show was still doing comedy to make sure that the rent was paid. We know them now as D-Ray Davis, as Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, Matt Wright. But every major comedian working for
It's
Comedy Game Radio, Big Mac, Cortez Macklin, the We Still Wildin' tour with Mo Williams and Big JJ. Like, these are all cats that Tyler Chronicles, who was not only the cast for the show, but was writing as well. All these cats doing their that thing that Nick Cannon created for comedians going. So I'm not mad at the social media people to keep the show going.
Facts. You feel there is another vehicle that will be like an SNL, become Wild and Out to kind of help up-and-coming comedians get across into TV land. I feel like something else is coming.
Everything that comes now is going to be Let me put it like this. It went ahead and accepted what Hollywood had already told us, which was ain't nobody discovering nobody no more. I'm a former place in LA known as a Laugh Factory. Every show that pops up, I murdered that motherfucker. Fatality. Decatur. I'm gonna make you a star. That part of Hollywood is gone. Ain't gonna be no more you waiting tables and somebody hear you singing and be like, hit that note one more time. I'm gonna sign you right now. Ain't no more walking down the street and somebody say stop. Look right there. I'm gonna make you a star. If you hear somebody say it's fine. Self-promotion now. The answer firstly of that is it shows that the ladies we don't need y'all no more. And when we show the industry that we don't need them, they show us there's no such thing as artists developing things. There's no more money. There's no more what they do. It's something that you already don't play. Sign into it because it's tradition. Never run out of
That's some real shit.
You remember the show Insecure?
Oh yeah, Shai Ray.
It existed on YouTube first.
Come on. So YouTube was always a
Fight!
Damn, I can't get a hit off of this dude. What the fuck?
So I did buy some with this, but they don't give the budget to BET. This is why NCT wants way more money. Way bigger budget. Because we got to remember, black people are only 13 to 19% of this population, depending on who counts it.
Yeah, we still small.
And in our heyday, there were 4 black channels. Now, they tell me that the LGBTQ community is only 1 to 3% of the American population, but they got 6 channels on TV. All programs. Why? Because they make it their business to put their dollars together and co-invest their mission and say, we want representation on that TV. Every time we put that TV on. If black people would have had that same power in mind, if we would have supported Soul Train until they died, if we would have supported Bounce TV, if we would have supported Tune, if we would have supported Radio Vegas, if we would support all these black people, we would not have worked out.
Excellent.
I think black people could be bought, so that's our problem.
Bought cheap, that's our problem.
Yeah, that's it. Really, yeah. We seem like we go for the
Americans capitalism. Supposed to create something and sell it. Buy low, sell 3 times. Our problem is we buy low and then cut a discount.
goddamn. We gotta figure this out. Can I get your take? You know, we have to get your take. The Diddy scandal. It's a scandal. Do you feel like Diddy was railroaded? Do you feel like this was just a play, a bigger play that we don't see the end result to? Or he just a freaking...
There exists a lesson that will forever need to learn. When you make enough money to be invited into all white rooms, always remember that you're the when you start doing what you see the white folks do, you gotta always remember that you're doing it. See, nothing happens by spontaneous combustion. The epigenesis of Diddy's nasty was all the other parties and shit he went to when he was a young intern and shit, hanging out with Andre Herrera and them and shit. When he was hanging out with white billionaires and shit, you get to see how people really do their thing. And you say, oh, okay, all it takes is a little cocaine, a little bit of money, a little bit of opportunity, and people get to freaking out. I attended freak-offs in my broke ass life. In every house party I attended as a youngster, everybody knew after 1 o'clock. So we're about to take place. If you up and then you better cuff her and take her home because she might get a train ran on her. Some wild about to take place. It's been enough with Molly and weed and free liquor. I never attended a strip club until I was over the age of 21. Because I attended so many house parties. I just wanted to come and shut up.
Oh, go for that.
This is done.
Brutality. Takeda
Freak off in order to
wins.
get this job. Freak off in order to keep this secret. Freak off in order to make this political move. Now you start doing something that's illegal. Now you start doing something that's felonious because now people ain't doing what they want to do.
Well done.
Now you see the high. What would you do
Fight.
if your son was at home? And that's never been the kind of thing. I don't like that straight. I don't like I'm going through something. I need my bitch to be clean. You know what I'm talking about? I believe I'm in the blind. Never been the kind that I like. No, no, it's something about a woman when her fist balled up and make me feel like she not having a good goddamn time and shit. Because she over there counting bills in her head. Hell no. No, and I've also, since my career started, well, even before my career, when I was a young, I came up medium ugly. So I've had an ego problem. Every woman that I've ever been with, I need to know that you want me. That's why I've never paid for no sex, because no homo, I don't think I'll be able to perform. Because she not here for me. She here for these little monies. She don't even like me. She like these little monies. And if you're the type of person that gotta get a woman drunk, gotta get a woman high, to get bold enough to hate that she probably would have gained you in her soul and mind, not only is you a lame, but you're a weirdo, but you're a fake. You need to stop that. You need to stop gapping it up when they start talking about doing weird. People buy there all the other champagne. Still ain't even know it.
You lose.
Weird.
You need to go to jail. And when we start doing more community housing in it, like freak-offs, freak-offs only became common knowledge between people that ain't free. Got invited to freak home. People gonna start behind closed doors in front of everybody. All this slut walk, no shame. Got people doing it used to be all that is public. And once you're in the public, now you're susceptible to public scrutiny. If you like to chew your toenails, that's your goddamn business. That's why. Don't chew your toenails in front of me. Now you're eating ass.
Do you feel like all that about Diddy became public because he went against that big liquor company?
I I don't know what
Fight.
Diddy was run afoul. I mean, this part that pissed me off. It's the same thing I said about R. Kelly.
Finish him.
Mess with enough white women to think that he was probably one of the
Fatality. Takeda wins.
Dirty money and shit say Diddy was and then the fucking like this shit. Nobody else would hire him.
goddamn.
So Diddy is not the type to be nefarious towards women. There's no power move really there. He was doing the casting with some pimps. He really want to know the truth about it. The reason why he stomped out in that hallway is for whatever she had stuck in that bag. Which is why when he first came up to the first thing he did was grab the bag. Grab the bag.
Go sit down. Why you putting on shoes on?
I dare you try to steal
Okay.
whatever was in this. It's running down the hallway with a barely holding a towel behind what was in that bag. That's some pimp, man.
What you got in that bag?
You gotta remember, Diddy is sex with a woman to him, it's not the act with the same ego attachments that most people have.
Damn.
I've been there plenty of times. I've been took through plenty of time. $400 instantly. No credit check, no interest. Take you from chaos. They drew with you. Now until right now, it's
with the same ego attachments that most people have. That's why like Vlad is trying to go viral by talking about that man's meat size. But most women, for most women, they don't give a fuck about your meat size no way. Having a big meat is like having a big booty. It really don't change who a woman is as a person. It's just something nice to have. So when Diddy got all the money that'll change their financial situation, he can make go to with a phone call.
I can't be beat.
Brutality. Takeda wins.
Because he doesn't respect women. So when he views a woman having sex, he wants to see him get dogged out because you beneath him. But also, it's homoerotic because he get to see
watching the documentary and like all the interviews with Flash, does it change your opinion or your views on Diddy?
About Diddy had already been out. There's been rumors about Diddy and Tyson Beckford way back in the day. It already Diddy and Meek Mill showing up in matching Louis outfits. You had already said it's weird that Diddy be rubbing niggas' shoulders in interviews. It already said it's weird that Diddy be asking to take shopping and calling him daddy. Hey daddy, when you gonna let me take you shopping? It already said that take that sounded kind of weird. It already realized that everybody that signed the Bad Boy never made it out financially. And most of them didn't make it out in their right mind. Everything that people said about Diddy that was bad after the trial started, people had already been saying. The only thing he did not know is that he had 1,000 bottles of baby oil and 800 dildos. And I feel like anytime he got that kind of quantity, those are party favors. Which is why, again, I get upset when you ask other celebrities about Diddy, and they be like, yeah, I was at the party, but I left. You were left like, you left the next morning. You left after all the fun was over. Because ain't no having all that type of freaking fun for 30 years by himself. And nobody in the industry knew nothing. Ted Cruz got his meat grabbed in front of his wife by a little bitty white man. And none of you knew nothing.
Do you think Jamie Foxx still has footage from the parties?
No, I think Jamie. See, y'all gonna fuck with my conspiracy theory side, bro. I think Jamie got threatened.
Ooh. Tone it down, sir. What they hit him with, like, bro? Because he had the party too.
See, the one thing money can't buy you is more life. If you think having money saves you from dying, go talk to the man.
3, 2, 1.
He shot a $6 had a personal wealth of what, damn $1 billion or more.
General Shaw wins.
And guess what? They go fund me. How much money did they raise for me? $30, $40 million? Racks on racks on racks. If having money mean everything, then now Charlie Kirk didn't have no barricade around that goddamn tent. Somebody knew that hot was coming for him. If having money means everything, why is Tupac dead?
The lack of money.
Fight.
Money don't mean money don't mean it's just a number at that point.
$47. Download 5 different cash bands app. The first one is with my social security number. Another one is bank statement. One of them is a account. Just put the drive in the bag, bro. I'm trying to get on my left. How to buy
Here's $100 million. We want you to do. She's not gonna do it. Because $100 million won't move him. He has money. That's not enough money to get him to do what he don't want to do.
Correct.
So when he got Jamie Foxx money, and he's sitting on that type of secret, the only thing they can really put you in is your life. Because when they get to play with your life, they get to play with your legacy. Black men on top always died ways. Sam Cooke got shot in a hotel after a prostitute ran off with his pants.
I heard of this, so that's a wild story.
Wild ass story. Shot in a hotel after a prostitute play with your life, they get to play with your legacy. Black men on top always died ways. Sam Cooke got shot in a hotel after a prostitute ran off with his pants.
I heard of this, so that's a wild story.
Wild ass story.
That that is why it's so.
I think the same thing that took out Early guy is the same thing they hit Jamie Foxx. All in the conspiracy theory. That's the one thing they hit black men with: brain cancer, aneurysm. So all of our political figures, go look at how they died: aneurysm, colon cancer, like that. They put your brain, they fuck with your guts. But look at how many times they tried to poison Malcolm X. How many times he actually was poisoned. He was poisoned and survived before they shot him in Audubon Road. What they do to Dave Chappelle the minute he walked away? Tried to play me crazy.
Yeah.
Jaguar Wright sat on this same couch. Said a whole bunch of shit that's starting to come out as being revealed as true.
Yeah.
So when she started getting violent for that, nobody remembered her for the Pepsi commercial she did for the Roots. Nobody remember her saying on Song Cry. And when she started talking the same right here and started dropping goddamn boom on the goddamn thing, boom on the goddamn truth, they was just falling out of her pocket like she had a bag full of truth in it.
Goddamn quick bag full of truth in it.
What they do to left side? As long as she went down
you won't be the last.
Brutality. Takeda wins. Flawless victory.
You get a chance to watch a comedy special. If you did it, what are your thoughts on his method? Because he had said something. He's like, man, I got a 45-minute closer.
Yeah.
I said, damn, we about to talk us through this closer.
Yeah. Slow walk.
Yeah, slow walk. What is your method? What is your thoughts on that method of comedy where we're gonna educate you?
Dave Chappelle what I understand the practice of Muslim. And when you are practicing Muslim, I'm not saying Nation of Islam, but when you are practicing Muslim, from what I've
survive,
they're all about peace and unification. So even the things that you say might sound right, but he's doing it in the talk out loud. Talk out loud, you'll find out way more about it, and that will bring about unification. Old school, all that are the name of live way beyond their years. They philosophy, like Aristotle and Socrates. Our thought becomes the general thought process. Our language becomes the lexicon. God holds the great peace. More than 30
wins.
And hard going at it now, it's part of your living, it's part of your vocabulary, it's part of your thought process. Half the things that comedians have said, just joking, have changed the way the people think. And when you change the way the people think, that's how laws change. And back in the day, comedians used to be willing to get locked up for the shit we would say on stage. Like Lenny Bruce would go to jail. Like Jordan Carter, 7 words you can't say on television. Like Red Fox, like Dick Gregory, that would say things that were the counterculture. These days, comedians to me want to be viral. They want to have followers. They want to have a whole multitude of echo chamber-like fans. So this is why you have a lot of famous comics that don't really say nothing of substance. They don't really have a message. They don't. When you ask them about political issues, they think LeBron James. They ain't got no thought about it. When LeBron James did the page on a Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan nothing about politics and thought.
Finish her. Fatality. Takeda wins.
Likes to show people the error of their ways through thought. Dave is one of them people who his message makes white people feel like there's still hope for y'all. White folks, it's all right. One day y'all gonna wake up and realize how horrible y'all been treated, and y'all gonna say sorry, and we gonna hurt y'all because black people are the most forgiving race of people on the face of the planet.
Yeah, that's a bad. You think that's a good thing or a bad?
That's a bad thing. It's what's been holding us back.
Fight.
Until a rich decide that it's cool for Starbucks. We ain't folks the NFL until Jay-Z decide. Remember, Jermaine Dupri was about to sign the deal and be the person that Jay-Z is in the NFL. And Jay-Z told him that would be some cool ass you did it. Only to then turn around, add another zero to the contract, and sign his goddamn self. Gotta stop practicing selective outrage. How many that snuck and went back to Target because it don't seem like we still on that? Make the Montgomery bus boycott sound like it took place over spring break weekend or something. That was 18 months where everybody in the city sacrificed, lost jobs, had to give each other rides, created Uber. We had to start ride sharing. Because we decided before we keep giving money to people, we're going to clean our face. We'll just not have that product. But we gotta have products. We gotta be on TikTok. But I remember when TikTok first came out, if you put RP George Floyd on there, they wouldn't allow that post to go up. If you put up hashtag Black Lives Matter,
Test
they
your
wouldn't allow
might.
that post to go up. Y'all on TikTok. He's got a chin full of chin.
Excellent.
So where do you think the black community is headed? The black man, the American black man. I have a theory, but I want to see what you think.
If you really want to know, the only thing that's gonna make black people coalesce is if white people carry out the rest of Project 2025. White people been showing us that the last 80 to 100 years of racial progression in this country is about to be it all from one act of law and legislation at a time. What was the last one? It's just that Man, you have to apologize for being white. You have to apologize for being racist. The United States never came out of poverty. We were playing a terrorist organization. And every other group is called a terrorist organization. They are wrong in Venezuela right now.
You lose.
Concert tickets just dropped. You in or what? Hey, you in for the...
Right now.
Fight.
So they call that the terrorist organization. Domestic terrorism going on right now. White folks being white. And the big problem is white folks is white. Like they ain't long on the group that protect the white women from murder and black babies. They got black babies. So now they got long on the like they were white women that have done things to them and kicked them out of positions. Like the Brown Act was a different place to keep white women's hands out of black women's hands. So when we talk about racism, now white folks don't sound like yeah. And it's all they back too. Look at all them white women at these colleges and universities that terrorize black women and put on blackface parties every year at the schools. So we gonna hold white folks accountable. We need to hold all white folks accountable. And I need all black folks to realize that it's black first. Before you Democrat, before you Republican, before you gay, before you straight, before you Protestant, Catholic, Muslim, Jew, Gentile, Christian, vegan, pork eater. Before you are anything, you are black. Because all these other groups, they distract black folks from the main mission. We got more black people in the LGBT that fight harder to be gay than they do to be black. As if racism don't exist in the LGBT communities. We got black Republicans fighting to be Republican harder than they fighting to be black. As if black don't exist in the GOP.
You know, and you know what's so crazy about the LGBT community? They'll make it have an ad for HIV and AIDS, a black gay couple right there.
Every group has used black folks to popularize what the they doing. The only image they do not show you on TV is a healthy heterosexual black couple. The last time you saw it was My Wife and Kids, the Damon Wayans sitcom. Since then, you have not seen a properly functioning black family. When they gave us Blackish, Rainbow never respected Andre, and their marriage crumbled. Every show they've given us, Empire, Cookie didn't respect Lucius. Power, Tasha didn't respect Ghost. Every show they've given us where the lead is a black man and a black woman and they both happen to like each other when they close off. The relationship is toxic at best. But everybody else is shown in love and light and positivity. Every other show gets representation. Every other group of black folks. The white women, plenty shows where they show that. The sisters that love white boys. Plenty shows where they show that. The sisters that love sisters. Plenty of shows that show that. The brothers that love brothers. Plenty of shows that show that. That hate each other. Plenty of shows that show that. Black folks not getting along on every channel. It becomes part of the psychosis, man. Now it's Tyler Perry in this real life. Well, you got these big old 6'6" asses in drag, and a bunch of black women that hate them. And a bunch of they have to be beta men in order to get the love and favor of a black woman.
But are you ready to die for this black woman? You ready to die?
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something. Big Gregory told me consciousness is like wearing a pair of magic glasses. When you become one, put the glasses on, and the curse begins. You see everything for what it really is. But you can't make nobody else put the glasses on. And once you put the glasses on, you can't never take the glasses off. So I decided a time ago that for the truth I live and for the truth I die. It's the reason why I call myself Black Ron. It was black comedians that said, "Did you see me black? Why not just call yourself by your real name?"
Because that wasn't the purpose.
That wasn't the purpose. I lived in a dichotomy. I ran the streets. I did hood streets. And he called me black. And I worked in the corporate world. And I did things in the academic space. And people called me Ron. And when I decided I was going to smash both those worlds together and talk about the truth, I had to be both of those people at the same time. I got to be black and I got to be Ron too. That way when you see me, whichever life you know me from, I ain't got to act like I don't know you.
You got some deep shit going on, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's deep enough for you to dig it. I put it just deep enough for you to dig it.
I'll get you 100%. You know, what I say.
So what we going as black people? Am I willing to die for this? Absolutely. My father told me as a young boy, if you ain't found nothing to die for, you ain't fit to live.
Amen.
And a man has to find something that he's willing to be on the wrong side of history for. You've got to have a deal that you're willing to die for. Whatever that's gonna be. If you like mayonnaise on your burger, God damn it, fuck mustard. It's mayonnaise on my burger. And you gotta be able to stand on that. No matter who come around with some mustard on their burger. No matter how unpopular mayonnaise becomes.
Fight.
No matter if the pretty mustard. You gotta be man enough to be like, I like mayonnaise on mine, baby. No matter if it's mustard gang over here. You gotta be like, I don't disrespect y'all, but the mayonnaise side. If they cook, and say that you like mustard, right? You gotta be able to count that camera and say, mayonnaise, all money ain't what? All money ain't good money, then it means you gotta be willing to say no to somebody. Or you never told us to get money. They just said, all money wasn't good.
Get this.
You know the money that ain't good because it don't feel good when you get it. And you have to use the money as an excuse for why you did what the you did. When people from your community, when people that you respect, when people that you love ask you, what the is you doing? And you got to say, I got all this money. That's why. That's why I don't argue with on the internet.
Fatality. Takeda wins.
You know that the tips you earn may be free from federal taxes? Let's go over how the One Big Beautiful Bill changes how tips get taxed.
The house. When the street say the streets, you sound like a sore loser. I never got in the streets that made it out to say the streets. Let's make sure.
Amen. And that's the listen. Well, I away from the streets.
Well, and went to school. Yeah. Since all the women like Russell Wilson anyway, Russell Wilson was the type of nigga who couldn't get no. Russell Wilson was the type of wore Hawaiian shirts and cargo shorts when he got drafted. That's why he dated that Kimmy Gibbler from Full House, white woman. Ugly ass white woman, long forget. Until sisters deal with a couple of futures, get ready to and realize a square is where it's safe. That's my safe space. And all it took was one Sierra to make Russell ass cool again.
She got her own prayer, apparently.
See, every
Tasked with imposing Liu Kang's will, this Sindel does so without pause or mercy. To defeat her, you must be equally unyielding.
Be lame enough to where you look cool. And let you change the way you look, act, behave, and everything.
I think that narrative that Russell is lame.
That's lame, bro. There's nothing wrong with being lame, but that's lame.
Lame, there's a negative connotation on lame. I would rather square. Lame is saying carry such a
lame, square,
because we
counterculture.
When you think of a
nerds, it's the revenge of the nerds right now. Like, what's the coldest job that you can have? Coder or content creator? Streamer. These all that ain't good with you. Yeah. These are all that ain't cool around women. I would. Only if that ain't cool to stand in a room by yourself and go out and talk to the screen. Hey, chat.
Omni-Man.
W's in the chat right now. If y'all think I should drink this whole Sprite. I would argue that point, but I get. Once enough lane did it to where it became cool. Now it's cool. That's how you get. The greatest thing I've ever seen is that
Declare me your emperor and I'll spare your daughters.
My daughters' lives are not yours to leverage.
I've been married to the same woman. She
fight.
nervous around her. She all this time I've been doing is just be me and my what happened when the cops started being a war gangster? What happened when guns started being how many behind all right things. But somebody somewhere made it and as soon as the money run out, they're going to line you up. Because you were never accepted over there. That's why you had to buy your way into the game. Buy your way into the hood. Buy your way into the block. Buy your way into the wall. They don't buy it.
Fatality. Omni-Man.
My squad, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This is gonna be a privilege.
Yeah, y'all boys a couple clips out there. Yeah, they gonna bring me back.
Now,
They gonna bring me back.
This is the first one because we didn't even really crack the surface. Yeah,
we ain't talking about nothing funny. Y'all ain't giving me a chance to be funny.
I think you did that.
You little ass sweater. You got a little ass sweater. You got it.
You started with that. Now with the Chelsea boots on, you can't do
Decatur.
No, you did with them Melissa's on.
Nah, nigga, this Balenci.
Nah, them ain't no Balenci.
This Balenci.
Nigga, them some Balenciagas. It's a Mexican girl in Pleasant Road that said that her name Valencia.
Man, come on. For sure, man, Black Ron, it was a treat to have y'all come and sit down, brother, man.
Y'all had Mark Cuban on that couch, man. By the time y'all brought another false ass nigga through here, you know, all kind of another genius ass, billionaire brain having ass nigga.
Hey,
I just ain't got his bank account, but I'm smart.
We working on it. We working on it right now. Hey, man, Black Ron, that's the best part. You are Real life.
I'm gonna give me a wingspan hammer. Man.
The street stars. Hey.
Want to look into cybersecurity but don't have experience? Just Google cybersecurity certificate. Uses real world skills.
Ain't about chilling. We got Wu-Tang in the house tonight.
I thought Google said, including like it.
Yo, we back with another one. He thought it wasn't gonna be no another one. Flip your mic, bro. Hit there. Break the shit down. Break the shit down. We probably got
the McDonald's. We did the apple pie. I just text you, bro.
Break the shit down, bro.
Yeah, it's spicy.
Look, it hit different when we back with another one. Another one?
Alright, we do.
We finally got finesse back on the whoop on Photo. They been, the fans been asking about you on Photo. You been a hot commodity right now.
Yeah, man, you know, I've been releasing my whole lot. I've been dropping some music. I've been rotating there, like being myself.
Hold on, great.
Hey, bro, tell me
Break the shit down. It's different. That's word. Break the shit down.
Alright.
I think that's Johnny Dang down there. You can't kill Johnny Dang. We ain't his shit. Disrespectful. There's a lot of, first of all, you speaking of respect, I wasn't finna pull up, bro. You talking about God? Like, break that shit down. Nah, I'm for next. Nah, I know nigga done been through everything, but God is crazy on my door. God, I go to church, bro. Do I gotta bring your ass to church with me? So I started to pull up with the Bible. I'm like, folks tweaking now. I gotta holler at you. Break shit down. What you said, God, I'm the devil. That was just specific word. I know, bro. He ain't working like that.
Fight.
This is done.
Brutality. Takeda wins.
Too much for to get that. That shit.
done.
Brutality. Takeda wins.
One of my nights where I was in my mode, and you know what I'm saying. I always feel like an outcast. So I always feel like
This is done.
Brutality. Takeda wins.
Oh yeah! Combat time!
Fatality. Takeda wins.
Ask me crazy shit. What if you get to heaven and God assists you? Like, praying to God, I don't honor shit like that. It's like, why is that? That's an outrage. Get to heaven and God assists you. That shit's crazy. That's like, they make the money. My nigga finesse get that. That was just say some crazy shit. Like, I don't know.
This is
You lose.
The realms are mine.
Omni-Man wins. Flawless victory.
Kill, murder, slaughter, old people for sins. I don't believe it. So that's what I'm so but you know in your heart, like, and sometimes it might take a drug or two to even make you go into that mind state or entice you.
Finish. Fatality. Takeda wins.
Think about it at your comment. A comment to get a mother smack.
Break shit down.
You see what I'm saying? Like the wrong comment, a mother don't understand that a nigga see me. Nigga see me. On the tricks and situation. It's not really be a outside situation. Playing games on the wrong. What's up this shit?
Test your might. Excellent.
It's just all good. For pussy. You ain't nothing. When you gotta shake hands, you ain't on shit. And they better on them. I'm so weak. You see me, I see you. We see each other. Just keep playing.
So with that being said, with the big X situation, you said fat, black, silver, hamburger,
fight. Finish him. Fatality. Takeda wins.
They did ask your lady what did you want them to do. Your team said no, nigga. And guess what they said? You know what you want. Nigga, you no, nigga. You control the nigga.
Like, break this shit down. Like, put it like this. Big X might be big. He might be even black. He might be fat. But a big, like, we men respect men. Break that shit down for us. Like, understand, lie. But I feel like on the outside looking in, do girl really owe you any loyalty? Like, let's break this shit down. Like,
you don't owe me any loyalty.
Finish him. Fatality. Takeda wins.
So when I went in front of the whole world and apologized, the whole world looked at it like, hey man, it's real. Damn, you was able to, on to the next morning and me get all this information that is fact. So when you talk about all the information.
Fight.
Hold that door, dude. What's wrong with you?
I can't be beat.
Brutality. Takeda wins.
Yes, sir. Excuse me, can I use the bathroom? So you gotta understand, when a man comes in peace, disrespect a man, you got to be met with proof.
shit down.
It is what it is because
Test your might.
I did everything I can do. Same time,
Cena.
Office of my stats, you know, like, hey, there's no one to clear something straight right now. Tell me that. Tell me that. Like, as a man, I can accept it. I can
Fight.
You already took it. What you asking for? You already took it. What you asking for?
You won't be the last.
Brutality. Takeda wins.
But as a man, you call yourself a man, call yourself, even if we don't owe each other.
Dude, go sit down.
Like, you ain't gotta lie. Like, exactly. Exactly. Like, you ain't got. I'm a nigga if you feel like, hey, bro, I'm one of them niggas that can say, you know what, bro, I don't know why you, it's all good. And as long as you gonna say,
Wait, your bank still charges monthly for you? Why? Your bank should not pay. That's a no-brainer. Open up a SoFi bank account with an eligible direct deposit and you can get tons of benefits. Like these. You can earn $50.
hey, I man, they all, you can now get disrespectful.
Bro, what did I just tell you?
Fight.
Break shit down.
Finish him. Fatality. Takeda wins.
Anything, like, because I know me, even being me, I'll protect my Let's start there now. We want to get on J Man. We can't lie to me. Like, do you really think that? Okay.
So automatically she gonna look better than anything from my
We got anything to do with a money bag. Like, you say.
In the midst of me clowning him, man, his gal caught him straight.
Okay.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying?
I can respect that you being real with the answer. Like, nah, she caught it straight up.
But I have no personal problem. Like if I say her, I wouldn't say nothing to her. Like I wouldn't approach her. I wouldn't troll her. I wouldn't do none of that. She a woman. At the end of the day, I don't have no type of. It ain't like that. I don't feel like that.
Because at this point, you done win at Ari, Bag, and her. Like, I'm like. Like her getting that. I was just with her when I was in Chicago. He did that. Like I played him under your ticket that. Nah, I wasn't even laughing at for that. I was laughing at something else. You ain't see that coming? Yeah. He said he wasn't laughing at that. He was laughing at something else.
Okay. I just, I look at it like, I don't know, so, like, they were the last, I know they were blind way or no ill way, like, okay. So I don't know, like, and then we never met, like, I don't know, like, even though we don't kick it, like, I know it's bad, like, it ain't no problem. Because I know it's energy, like, but you know, like, so, I jump, but compared to how, like, I got nothing, you know, like, you can't
but that's his girl, that's his wife, and that's his baby mama. Right. So at this point, they all family. They shit down.
Like, if they gonna feel like, now, it's breaking down.
Some type of talk about they mama.
Listen, if they were fans doing a fan thing, you know what I'm saying? Do you understand that they're like bad? I don't give a how you feel. It's zero. It's minus. Like negative zero. Like I don't give a zero about how it feels, about how I feel, like about what I see in the dome.
like the brother told the story on that. Was that the so was that story true? Was that true in that story?
Hey, go in your room with that. Your granddad right here sleep.
As fast as possible. I don't even think I have a choice. Quickly. Take care of things. Wait, never mind. More guys. I should have saw that coming. Anyway, we can't handle this without a second crossbow tower and maybe a wall block after you. That's an old list. Wait, now we have these big gamers coming? What is it today? This is King Shot, a tower defense and base building strategy game that just came out recently and is already top 5 in strategy games with over $1 million. King Shot combines strategy, exploration, resource management, PvP and PvP battles, plus a whole lot more. I suggest you give it a try. If you think you have a shot at becoming a king, that is.
Stop, don't dance. My man don't dance. Hey, trying to burn it on your fingers, man.
Okay, now toe back down. Stop, don't dance. Oh, you really don't dance, so I dance. Ah, shit. Don't dance. I don't give a break it down. The whole mother. Don't dance. Don't dance. Don't dance. I can kind of what. I know you see in the ring what those things ran they forward with their palms like they pop. Any kind of what. And then there's a door. Don't dance. It's a dance. Or just don't dance. Like break up. Down. Who was the girl that you was talking like? What happened with that situation? I seen she posted I don't know, was that a video about you and shoes, and then you stopped dope dancing. That's what it do. A lot of people don't know where it originally came from, but I feel like I think the original video. I think I even took on home. What's her name? Yeah. Okay, she did. Y'all chop it up. That's respect. So break the shit down. You looked on G Herbo name, right? Can we expect her? G Herbo did end up doing some shit with Money Bag. A lot of people thought that was too crazy. Can you see yourself in the future doing some shit with G Herbo? So y'all, even though y'all was group, you can do the same thing. Get some shit in your head. Chicago, like you've always been around.
Something fight for it. Fight for it, like, you know what I'm saying?
No damn. I gotta ask you this. I said some shit pop up on my news feed, but you talk a lot about when you was in prison. You know how I told you on the last interview, I know from that coming. Let's break this shit down. So, I don't know what that Houston blogger, he say he's gonna go in your booty with two, three, with both fingers, break shit down. You say that, folks? He said he's gonna go in your booty with both fingers. How do you feel about another man saying he gonna, when he catch you, he going in your ass with both fingers? Like,
yeah, I would get on your ass. But I ain't gonna lie, I would beat your ass. Like,
what do you beat my ass for? I understand
you been content is content.
That's what the nigga said.
That's what the nigga said, but as a man, you repeated it.
Okay. So I deserve my ass whooped too. So.
Jumping out there on this type of shit no more because
you gotta be his ass. If anything. I ain't got shit to do with that. I was interviewing I hate when the guy.
Listen, one time I heard he was outside. So boom,
where you was at?
I'm on the way. Like a word gets the club, I'm on the way. Get his ass away. So when I get to the club and then I ain't with no internet shit, nigga. I ain't even go to the internet and say, nigga, did I just went to the club? What the fuck are you doing?